Social justice is a really, really big value of mine, and being able to be in an environment that not only supports the idea of social justice in a way that I sometimes find can be trivial and trendy at certain institutions, but being able to be in an environment that really pushes students to have serious discussions around social justice and privilege and diversity, and being able to have those discussions as a department was really, really important for me. And that's happening here at USF, and it's very real and it's very tangible, and I think a lot of that has to do with our Jesuit mission and our Jesuit values, with a commitment to social justice, but also I think it has a large part to do with our location in the beautiful, fair, progressive city of San Francisco, where these discussions are very real, and it gives us a nice background with which to be discussing lots of different issues. But the students here really have a vocabulary and really have a commitment to social justice in a way that I haven't experienced at other institutions, and it's refreshing to me, and it's reassuring as someone who identifies as a social justice nerd, to be here surrounded by these students who really have a strong commitment to these things, and really have really watch them be shaping these ideas around what justice is and what justice looks like. For me, it was really important to be able to go and work at an institution, but also somehow find that rumored idea of a personal life and that rumored idea of a work-life balance in higher education and student affairs, which I know, especially going into your first position, can seem like something that can be non-existent. But I knew that if I was going to work somewhere like a large city, in a large urban city like San Francisco, it may actually allow me to do that, because there's just so much to do here. So I've sort of referred to my time here at San Francisco and at USF as falling in love with the city of San Francisco, and sort of my love affair with the city of San Francisco. There's a lot to do, and I find that it's nice for me to stay in and be cozy and watch DVDs and sit on my couch and relax after work, and if that's what I want to do, great. But it's also really nice to know that I have the option of going out and eating at one of the amazing restaurants, at any of the amazing restaurants in the city, or going to a historical site, or going to the beach, or going downtown. And USF's location is really kind of ideal because it's kind of smack dab in the middle of everything, but it's also kind of secluded and quiet where we're at, so I think it's been really, really nice for me. And in speaking with some of my friends that work at other institutions, it's been kind of cool, because I come to realize more and more how lucky I am to really live where I live, and to get to experience the Bay Area and all of the wonderful people here. And one of the things I was looking for in a department when I was looking for my position, and in coming to USF, I was looking for a job that would allow me to bring my full self to work, and allow me to not turn off certain things when I come into, a meeting and be expected to be this other person. And I really feel like I'm able to do that here. Our department has a strong focus and commitment to social justice, and we also, I feel like, in coming and doing my interviews here on campus, I was struck by how intelligent and how wonderful the other residence directors were, and it was a team that I instantly wanted to be a part of, because these were people whose values matched mine, and these were people who had similar interests within student affairs and higher education as I did. So it was something that I was really, really excited about, and it's a department that really values the continued discussions around student development and continued discussions around ideas of social justice, and a lot of those values that we have in the field of student affairs are very real within our department, and our conversations that we are continuing to have. We're not always sitting around, talking theory and have our Journal of College Student Development out, but sometimes we do, and it's kind of fun, and I enjoy that aspect of this job. We're a fun group, and I like that I can go into a meeting and bring my full self and have a very serious discussion with these folks around things that I see that are wrong at our institution, and things that I think need to be improved. But also know that I'm going to be able to do that, and that our department welcomes discussions around what needs to be changed and is always fine-tuning itself to make sure that we're providing the best environment possible for the people that call this place home and for our community, for the students, for the faculty, and for the staff. And I think that that's something that you don't find at every institution, and that's something that I feel very comfortable doing here. And I appreciate being able to, have very real discussions about what I'd like to see changed and to feel like I'm being listened to. It's really important. Well, I hope and look forward to meeting you at either the Placement Exchange or Career Central at the ACPA convention, and maybe hosting you here on campus, and make sure that you spend some time poking around the University of San Francisco website and get to know a little bit more about us and bring any questions you have with you to your interview. And we're really, really excited to meet you and looking forward to possibly getting to know